What's up, guys? Today I will start with an audit because I've been doing this for a while now, 6 days, and I have to work on improving my speaking skills. And if I don't kind of take an audit of what I'm doing, I will not be able to improve. So the first one, so I've actually broken down my requirement, the things I have to master in order to be a great orator into 9 steps. Not 9 steps, into 9 elements. So if I actually master these 9 elements individually and then combine them together in the future, if I can kind of play with these 9 elements of speech, I will be a great orator, at least in the way I talk. The first one is, we'll go through all these 9 points in this video. The first one is enunciation. Making sure that all sounds, every single consonant sound is extremely clear, because that is what is most important. It's not your accent. People must be able to understand you. That is important. It's not the accent. It doesn't matter if you have an Indian accent or an American accent or whatever accent you're coming from, an Irish accent or whatever, because what matters is, are you speaking with clarity? And that is called enunciation. The second part is elongating vowel sounds, because elongating sounds of vowels actually make you sound very soothing. So if you see a lot of psychiatrists, they do this thing called, I think, I'm not sure what it's called as, but if you elongate your vowel sounds, your sound actually becomes very soothing. And if you don't do that, you're going to actually sound like you're rushing through things. This is more of a diaphragm vocal cord play, and less of a mouth play. Enunciation is more of a mouth play because you have to make sure that your tongue and your lips move well in order to enunciate. But in order to have an elongated vowel sounds, you have to have a good breath, and you have to make sure that you're keeping your diaphragm with good amount of tension and stuff like that. So the third part, which is super important, is making sure that you speak in one sentence. Don't break sentences like this. You have to speak in one sentence, because making sure that you speak in one sentence actually is what is called as fluency, and fluency is super important in order to make people understand you properly. If you break everything, people have to kind of like focus on what I should be combining together to make the sound. So to understand the sentence. So always make sure that you speak in one sentence. The fourth one is making sure that you don't repeat words. So if you're in a hurry or if you're confused what to say, you stutter. And the way you stutter is by saying like that, right? So don't do that. So don't repeat words, don't repeat words like that. Just say it in one sentence and don't repeat any words. If you have any doubt on what to say next, think about it and speak after that. You don't have to repeat the word again. So that is fourth. The fifth one is projecting your sound from the diaphragm. This is extremely important, especially if you kind of feel that your sound is going to your head sound, because you're feeling not underconfident. Being able to project your sound from diaphragm shows confidence. And sometimes when you feel underconfident, your sound might go to your head like this. So don't do that. Try to speak from a diaphragm at all times. The sixth one, that basically means projecting your sound. The sixth one is clear lip movement, and this probably is the number one thing, because if you talk to yourself on the mirror, you're going to be able to probably have a great sound, because the mirror is able to give feedback to you about your lip movement, and that really helps you to improve your speaking skills. In fact, maybe the first thing you must focus on is how to have a clear, perfect lip movement when you talk, because that really helps you to have a great speaking pattern. The seventh one is speaking with control of your speed, going slow and going fast, and your frequencies, which is going high and going low, and lastly your loudness, loud and whisper. So controlling your loudness, your frequency, and your speed helps you to have a really interesting storytelling kind of sound. Do that. It helps a lot not to be monotonous. Speak with a lot of frequencies, a lot of variety in your sound. Really helps you to be a very interesting person. The next one, the eighth one, is being creative and telling stories and making interesting conversations that are really not boring at all. So try to be very creative in the way you talk and make sure that you are very expressive in telling the story. So instead of saying it like that, you just have to paint the picture. Painting the picture is very important. That really makes you a great orator. The last one, the ninth one, is smile. Just smiling when you talk makes you a great orator. Really, this is the most simplest one and something which you must focus on, because the moment you smile when you talk, you become an engaging person right there. That's it. 9 steps to becoming more engaging and to improve my speaking skills. Peace.